Hey, it's your girl Natasha. If you are new here on this channel, we save for the little things. A lie, hold on. We save for the big things on a little budget. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, budget buds. Just want to say thank you for everyone who has supported this channel. It really means a lot to me. We are currently at 437 subscribers, my budget buds. So if you have not subscribed, hopefully by the end of this video, you will like it, you will comment, and you will subscribe to become a lifelong budget bud. So before we get into the August Paycheck 2 breakdown, I want to take this time to recognize a special budget bud, a subscriber named Megan. She won the Road to 100 subscriber giveaway, and she really loved her items. And she asked if she could send me something. And I said, sure. And so I gave her my P.O. Box address. And I'm going to insert the clip of the picture here. But she sent this wonderful goodie box. It had the Starbucks tumbler. It had budget stickers. It had a coupon organizer, some cute sticky notes, a week organizer, and she wrote this really nice thank you card. And it just really meant a lot that she even thought of me enough to send that. And so it was just super, super sweet of her. So Megan, if you're watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are an awesome budget bud. Also, I will leave my P.O. Box address in the description. And, write me or something. And I would definitely write back. But let's get into this video. So this little sheet I just created for myself. I liked it better than writing in my notebook, and I'm weird like that because I will do my breakdown for the month in the notebook. But anyway, let's get to it. So I will say this is the first time, and this is just like an honest moment, the first time in a long time since I started doing this, like back in March, that I have looked forward to a paycheck. I would just say some things unexpected came up, some other things, just things happened, life happened, and unfortunately my budget took a hit. So I'm going to first start off with my account rollover. A goal is to create a buffer of $750 in my checking account, just for the unexpected things. And guys, this one was a rough one. So I have $1.78. So your girl, it was all around bad. And at the end of this, I will show you my calendar just to talk about the spending for the last few weeks. And it just wasn't great. I'm just going to name that. But anyway, let's get to it. Okay. So I am a salaried employee and I get paid semi-monthly. So that is not the same as bi-weekly. Bi-weekly, you get paid every other week. Semi-monthly means that you get paid twice a month, and it's usually the 15th and the very last day of the month. For some people, it's the 15th and the 30th, but in my case, it is the 15th and the last day of the month. So that could be the 30th or the 31st. And the only other time that I would get paid before those dates is if either of those dates fall on a weekend, so Saturday or Sunday, I would get paid that Friday. So if you watched my last video, and I'll link it in the cards here, I talked about being able to, information that you had to have to set up your budget. So in terms of income, I have to know what's coming in. And so for my salary, this stays the same. And this does not account for some things that come out that I do keep private, like my tithe, as well as the money that I save before I even pay bills or anything. Sorry, guys, I got a little frog in my throat. For rent, this is just what my boyfriend, we split that expense, contributes to that. So I count that in as income. When I total up 1951 and 77 cents and 640 cents, I get 25.91 and 77 cents. So from there, I account for all of my bills and expenses. So rent is $1081 or $1,081. My car payment is $460. My Walmart credit card is $127. My Capital One credit card is $30. Lauren, I automatically save for her directly from my paycheck. So I count that as an expense because it comes out regularly. So that is $25. I save towards my sorority dues, and that is also $25. I am saving to purchase my first home. And so I save a regular amount each month, and I split across 2 checks. And so for the check at the end of the month, I put aside $150. I do a $10 a week challenge. And so I'll be paying for the 3rd and the 10th. So that's just $20. Oops, sorry guys. And then I pay my Canva subscription, which is $12.99. So when I add all of those up, I get $1,930.99. Subtract that from my income, and I am left with $660.78. So from that, I then go to my cash envelopes. So these are the envelopes that I keep in my wallet with me all the time. And speaking of wallets, your girl got a new wallet, and I cannot wait to show you guys and set it up. I am just waiting for a few more things to come in the mail, and then I will definitely post a video of my new wallet and my new cash envelopes and my setup. And so I'm really excited for that. But let's get back on track. So for groceries, I put aside $150, gas $50, spending $50, food $30, Lauren $10, and then miscellaneous $5. This will come to a total of $295. I subtract this amount from the $660 and 78 cents, and I'm left with $365 and 78 cents. So I'm going to pause here for a second. Just based on these last few weeks and just thinking about how to give myself a little bit more wiggle room and still be responsible with my money, staying in budget, I'm still deciding if I'm going to change it for September, October, but these cash envelope amounts are going to change, and I am going to add a cash envelope for household items like detergent, lotion, paper towels, like things like that. So this is going to change. I am just trying to decide whether or not I want it to change for September or October. Moving right along, there's some miscellaneous expenses that are coming out of this check. Excuse me. Equitable. So this was just a loan I had took out against one of my retirement accounts, and so I'm paying that back. I pay this back quarterly, so that is $34.83. I've already scheduled this extra debt payment, so I'm super excited because that means I will be getting rid of my Old Navy card. And then I have one more card with a small balance that I will start working on. So $105. So that debt was $100.96. And then my children's place card charged me interest. So it was $2. So I just said $105. So I've already scheduled for them to take the $2, and I've scheduled for them to take the $196. So when I add these two amounts, I get $139.83. I subtract that from what was remaining, and I'm left with $225.95. I am not wearing my glasses and trying to read this from afar, so forgive me. So now for my savings challenges, and I count Christmas as a savings challenge because that is what I use the savings challenge to fund it. I realized that I would prefer saving a consistent amount. So January, when I start Christmas over again, I will just put aside a set amount every time I get paid versus trying to do a challenge. But for now, I'm doing a challenge. So for the 26-week challenge, I'm saving $1,000. And for this paycheck to round out August, I'll be putting aside $59. And then for Christmas, putting aside $35. So those two total together gets me $94. And again, I subtract 94 from $225.95, and I'm left with $131.95. Normally, guys, if you've been with me a while, you know this second paycheck is pretty tight because I have some larger expenses coming out. But I do have a little bit left over, so I'm going to be adding to a few sinking funds that are priority. So birthdays is getting 10. Lauren's birthday is getting 25. I do have some birthdays, some important birthdays coming up in October, so I'm trying to make sure that I bulk those envelopes up. Shopping was depleted when I got my new wallet and cash envelopes, and so I'm bulking that one back up. So I'm adding $20, and then tech, because I realized that I would prefer to get a camera versus an iPad, because I actually like writing out my budget paper and pen. So I figured I can use that money towards a camera, and I have to save about $700 or so. So I want to bulk up tech. So just 4 sinking funds, and when I add these up, it's $65. And so again, I subtract that total from what was remaining, and I'm left with $66.95. And I'm leaving that for my account buffer, and hopefully, you know, I'll get to leave that money there. So that'll leave me with $0 for a zero-based budget, meaning all of the money that I have coming in has been accounted for, and the money going out does not exceed the money coming in, and I'm left with 0. So here is the cash breakdown that I write for myself. And then I am using the cash breakdown sheet from All Things Planned. Definitely check out her Etsy shop. I ordered it and it came rather quickly. So this is what I would be taking to the teller. And then I just want to share my August goals. So no more credit card spending. I did not meet that goal. Spread out spending, didn't meet the goal, and I'll show you my calendar spread in a second. And then no spending the buffer. I mean, some people will say that that's what your buffer is for, but I'm trying to leave, sorry guys, a cushion in there, and I just have to do better about leaving something in my account if I want to meet my $750 goal. So I did not meet this goal. And it is what it is, right? This was a bad month, and it's okay. Well, I'm ending the month not on a great note, but I'm going to set some goals for September. And you'll see that in my September monthly budget with me. That'll be coming out in a few days. I'm actually, if you follow me on Instagram, check that out. I put a schedule of videos that I'm going to have coming out over the next few days. Just in time for the Labor Day weekend, so you can watch all the new videos and then binge watch the old videos, right? And then if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So met none of my August goals, and I just need to start over and set some goals for September. So just going to show you my calendar spread for August, just to sort of update you on how that went. Sorry guys, okay. So I got paid on the 13th, and then kind of this outlines the spending, and the reason why this is empty. These were pretty much just some no spend days all together here, just because there was no money to spend. So pretty much bills, and then of course the red or this pinkish color is food, Lauren is purple, and then groceries is green. The blue is spending, gray is gas. We did go out of town, and I used the family fun envelope to fund those activities. credit card spending, and then there were just some other things and areas in which I overspent as to why I don't even have a buffer, and I was just calculating what I overspent, and it was frankly quite ridiculous. And so just needing to restructure some things, but that's the joy in budgeting, right? When something doesn't work, you can change it. These are not like the 10 Commandment tablets. It is not set in stone. So for the first time in a while, I am looking forward to this payday just because I just got to get some things right so that I can feel a little bit more freedom within my budget. So this was the spread. I guess I spread out my spending, but not really, because I ran out of money rather quickly and had to kind of like pull from some different places. I will say there was a positive in all of this, where I only had one ugly face because of that one credit card spent, but then I had a green check because I made a extra debt payment on my Old Navy card, and that is why I just have one more payment to make at the end of this month when I get paid on Tuesday, and that would be 2 small debts down and 1 small credit card debt to go before I start tackling the big items. So that was a win in my 4 ugly face month because of just things kind of getting out of hand. But that is it. Join me tomorrow when I cash stuff my envelopes and my sinking funds for this second paycheck. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, check out the P.O. Box address, send me postcards, letters, whatever. I will appreciate it all, and I appreciate you, my budget buds. I'll see you again soon. Bye.